Good day, ladies and gents, wherever you may be around the world, and welcome to this special, unscheduled short stream. Wasn't my okay. That was my boom attack moment. But yeah, thanks, guys. Look, I was not intending to do this stream. I did it because I felt I had to. I don't know, something like 3 or 4 weeks ago, somebody on my Discord invited somebody onto my stream. Into my Discord. And as always, anyone in my Discord is allowed to come on my streams. So this dude called this guy called what's he called now? I'm trying to remember. Commoner, or apparently Joshua Soderlind. He came onto my stream. He was on my stream a couple of weeks ago, and he was on my stream last week on the special isolation streams that I do. Splendid isolation streams that I do every week on a Saturday evening. I have to say, last week I thought he was fed posting quite a lot, and I even said that to him. If you want to go and watch the stream, you can see I did. But he subsequently started doing streams on his own channel that are suggesting things like the basket weavers. Now, I'm not involved in basket weaving, but I know many people who are, and some of them are my friends, and they're all good chaps as far as I'm concerned. I don't know anyone involved in basket weaving who is not a good man. But he's suggesting that they're somehow potentially violent and not good guys and all the rest of it. And this is just lies, basically, which is why I have called this stream The Biggest Liar. Because, you know, the guy was lying, pretty much. Basket weaving is just a few straight white guys getting together and doing some social stuff, you know. So yeah, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. Occasionally I get full too. I didn't allow this dude on my Discord, but I do have to trust some people in my Discord who've been there a long time to allow people to be invited. Joshua Soderlind, I see you in the chat, you scumbag. It's like it's just a few dudes getting together and having a social time. There's no violence involved. It's all nonsense if anyone thinks they are, you know. Joshua Sunderland, honestly, mate, go to the gym, for fuck's sake. I'm in better nick than you, and I had a triple heart bypass a few weeks ago, and you know, I did, but don't worry about it. But anyway, it's like, apparently, having spoken to other people around this part of the internet, including Lady Charlotte, for example, who is a very, very nice lady. And people like, hang on, let me think. Another guy who I like. There's a guy, Liquid Swan, who is a good dude. Liquid Squad just says, look, everyone who knows this dude basically just blocks him because he's a pain in the ass. I just think he's not a good bloke. I would not trust him. I think he's a bad actor. We talk about people like Tommy Robinson and all the rest of it, and I would just say this Joshua Soderlind commoner bloke is even worse, to be honest. Less well known, but even worse. And the thing is, like, you know what? I am always willing to give people a chance. I always am. But, if someone wants to act like a CUNT and wants to be an asshole, then I'm sorry. Fuck you. All right? And I just think this dude, this Joshua Soderlind dude who's in the chat, Commoner, I think is his handle, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him with the little finger of my left hand. He's a bad actor. He has a bad idea of what he wants to do. And I'm not trying to make this a long stream because all I wanted to do was warn people about this arsehole, basically. Yeah. Like I said last week, who's in the jug, babes? Jobu, who's in the jug? No one's in the jug. I'm not in the jug anymore. Actually, the funny thing is, the first person who warned me about this commoner, Joshua Soderlind, was my girl. Strange to say. She didn't trust him last week. She said to me, "What on earth is he doing on your stream, mate?" And yeah, fair enough. She was probably right. I have invited a couple of people onto this stream, including Lady Charlotte, but Lady Charlotte's not very well at the moment, and we should all send her our prayers and positive thoughts. And I also asked the dude who invited him onto my Discord to join if he wants to as well. But he may not want to do that. But yeah, I put it out on X, on Twitter. I put it out on Minds. I put it out on YouTube. And I've also put it out on everywhere else, basically. Yeah, I think you should go take a shower, Joshua. You need one really badly. Probably a cold shower, actually, but yeah. But yeah, I put this everywhere I can find it. And, just don't trust this dude. He's a bad actor. I don't know why he's a bad actor. I mean, I'm actually not thinking he's a bad actor in the sense of like being, some sort of communist or government person. I don't think he's intelligent enough for that, but he's not a good actor anyway. And that's the main reason I thought I'd do this very short little stream. It won't be much longer. I don't even think he's Antifa. I mean, even Antifa can't be as stupid as he is, for God's sake. But whatever. But the idea that the guys who are doing basket weaving are like doing something nefarious and bad and potentially violent is just craziness. Like I said, I don't do basket weaving, but I know loads of people who do, and some of them are my friends. and they didn't do anything wrong. It's just absolute nonsense. Hang on, this guy can join the stream. Kizer, how are you going, mate?
Sorry, I had myself muted. Yeah, mate. Like, I do apologize for the drama, but like, could you please explain to me from your perspective what happened?
All right,
Just
you invited this Joshua Soderlind commoner guy to the Discord.
yeah. I mean,
Which you are fully entitled to do. I gave you permission to do that.
yeah.
Because I did, I thought, all right, well, he's obviously somebody who Kizer knows and he must be all right. And you'd been on the Splendid Isolation stream at least twice.
Yeah, one of them accidentally fell asleep on, which I apologize for.
That's all right, mate. No worries. But you invited this dude, and I thought, okay, you invited him, so he must be all right, and you know him. And he came on. He came into the Discord, which is great. And as you know, on my Discord, anyone who's in the Discord is absolutely entitled to come on the Splendid Isolation stream because you know I'd actually like more people from the Discord to come on there than we get. But this dude came on, and the first time he came on, he was all right, no worries. Didn't agree with everything he said, but there's often people on my Discord who I don't agree with everything they said. Second time he came on, he Fed posted pretty heavily, I've got to say.
Fed posted?
Yeah, as in, like, you know, suggested things that would get the channel into problems with YouTube, etc.
Right. Okay.
Which I kind of tried to shut down. And then you will have seen, because I sent it to you, his most recent video on his own channel is suggesting that the guys who are doing basket weaving, which is a entirely innocent thing that, you know, dudes do, might be desperately, like, violent or something. Which, you know, as soon as I saw it, I thought, what the fuck, you know? Has he ever said this to you before?
Not directly. Like, I met him through years because we both on one of our Discord and Dragon streams, and then we got talking afterwards. And he also, I learned that he was based in Australia, and then he mentioned you because he mentioned you. He mentioned Lady Charlotte, and then you. And I just went, "Oh, I actually am in that Discord. Would you want? Do you want an invite?" So like, so that's why I invited him in because he said he was fans of both you and Lady Charlotte.
Well, Lady of Charlotte, who I've spoken to about this today, has, and she's not very well at the moment, sadly, but she has said to me that, you know, this dude, Joshua Soderlind, i.e. commoner, has like been trying to get involved with Apostolic Majesty's channel and what have you,
right,
and her. And yeah, it's just craziness because once he gets himself a little bit of a platform, and I allowed him on my channel because, like I said, you invited him to the Discord, and I thought, yeah, all right, well, I've known you for quite a long time now. You're not going to invite some asshole onto my Discord. But obviously you may not have known him as well as you thought you did. I said, yeah, all right then. And now he's turning around and saying guys doing basket weaving are like potential almost terrorists, is what he's claiming.
Well, I guess that indicts. Well, if that is the case, that indicts all of AA's community, since that's why
exactly.
weaving.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, you know, not for 1 minute do I think that's true. Not for 1 second do I think that's true. Like, I know a lot of guys involved in basket weaving, and some of them are my friends, and none of them are violent in the least degree.
Yeah, like I said, I do apologize for the drama in question. I mean, it's not much more I could say. Like, that's why I would like when I got all my messages this morning. I'm like, wait, I need to get to the bottom of this, find out exactly what happened. Because you I mean, you really think I want to wake up at like, 7:45 in the morning on a
No,
Friday?
mate, I understand that. I do. I
Yeah, no,
totally understand that.
no, I mean, okay, if it's a case of like, if it's the case of Joshua's like straight up try to fed post on your channel, and that's understandable because ultimately, you know what YouTube's algorithms are like, trying to pick
Yeah.
up, with certain phrases. Like there are times where when
Yes.
I've been a guest on stream where I have to really curtail my thoughts and say it in quite a comedic fashion. That way,
Yeah.
it doesn't spring up the censors.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I notice all the time with being like a guest on Yiz's channel, where I have to be very comedic, where I can't give my honest opinion.
100%, man. 100%. And Yiz, by the way, is I would say a slightly harder right channel than mine in many respects. But yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah. Yeah, it's just like I said too. Like all the members, like I do apologize for unneeded dramas. Like I said, he said he was a fan of both you and Lady Shallow, and I just thought, okay, look, I'm in your Discord. Here you go, mate. Just
Yeah,
you know, what
yeah.
I mean,
No, man, I didn't think there was a bad actor thing from your point of view. But
yeah,
I obviously had to tell you about it because,
yeah. I brought
you
him
know,
in, which is
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Which is fair enough. Like because the end of the day, I brought him in, so it starts with me.
yeah. But that's all right, man. Like I said, I didn't think you did it with a bad intention. That was not what I
Yeah.
thought at all.
No.
Generally
Just
speaking, people who've been on my channel for a year and a half, like you have, are
yeah,
okay, you know. But yeah, I would. The only reason I'm even doing this stream is just to point out to everybody on the right, DR, whatever you want to call it, that
yeah,
this Joshua Soderlind commoner person is not a good actor. Don't trust him as far as you can throw him with the little finger of your right hand. He is not a good person. That's really all I'm trying to do here. And the only reason I did this special little short stream, I just I give everyone a chance, you know. I do. I give
yeah,
everyone a chance. But if you want to be an arsehole on a CUNT, then sorry, I'm going to treat you as an arsehole on a CUNT. And that's what this guy now deserves.
yeah. Well, sure thing. Yeah, because yeah, I mean, all the necessary drama. Now, I'm perhaps may have got a little bit of heat in my case with some of the members in the Discord.
I've never seen you do that, mate, but if you say so.
No, I'm just
You
saying.
know
I
what?
said potentially.
Yeah. Oh, look. Wait, look, there are
Yeah,
people who come on my streams and people in the
yeah,
Discord who absolutely say things I don't agree with. Sometimes to the
yeah,
right and sometimes to the left. But that's
yeah,
fine. I don't care. In general terms, we agree with each other, and I think that's all right.
yeah,
Jobu. Jobu is a funny dude. Nah, that's not what it is, Jobu. All right. And no, I'm not going to delete this one. This one's definitely staying up. Trust me, it really is.
yeah. Sure
Um,
thing. I mean,
it's staying up because you know what? I don't like people who come into my Discord and pretend to be something they're not. The people I hate the most, right? The people I hate the most are people who are dishonest. And
yeah,
that's Joshua Soderlind, I beg your pardon. It just is. So you laugh as much as you might like Joshua, but trust me, mate, I put this around here I put it around on Twitter or on X. It's also on Minds, and it's on. It's everywhere, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on Twitter. So, sometimes I get tempted to make another one, but then again, I see what still gets posted on there, and I'm just like, nah, screw that.
Yeah. Oh man,
Just not
look. The thing is, like, I'm only on as much social media as I am because it's how I advertise my streams.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the only reason I'm on as much social media as I am. It's how I advertise my streams. But Joshua in the chat here, he can be certain that there are not many people who won't know about what's been going on with him, because I put it everywhere. Mate, I don't need to offer any evidence about what you were talking about. You said in a video on your channel that the guys doing basket weaving were dangerous. That's what you said. And that's just a lie. And you're not famous, mate. You might be infamous on the right, but you ain't famous, all right? You're really not. But you can check it over the next little while if you want to.
yeah.
And I told you we had a conversation, Kizer, on me and Soderlind had a conversation on Discord. And I told him, I said, look, as soon as I found out about this, I sent you a DM, which you all know I did. So, yeah. The basket weaving will not head in a dangerous direction. You're a moron, mate, if you think it will. It's just guys meeting socially. Stop being an idiot, all right? And stop being... Like, if you were an Antifa guy, I would understand this. But I don't even think you're an Antifa guy, because I don't think you're... Like, an Antifa guy would probably be brighter about doing it. I don't know. Mate, I don't need to show our DMs. I've got all of them recorded, all right? You come out with any shit I didn't say, or you didn't say, I will absolutely show our DMs. But, mate... You need to just drop it and fuck off.
Oh, like, actually, do you mind showing me? Do you mind showing me the DMs through Discord?
Oh yeah, no, I can do that.
just so I see exactly what it's.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it now on stream because my computer won't be up to that. Oh yeah, no, I'll do it later. I mean, I'll send it to you. We had a conversation. It was just basically what's going on in the chat at the moment. It was this dude saying, "What did I do? What did I do?" And me turning around and saying, "Well, you just lied, mate." You know, which he did. Right. He just lied. Like, no one involved in basket weaving, and I know loads of people involved in basket weaving, and some of them are my friends. None of them are doing anything bad, all right? It's just nonsense.
Yeah, but a lot of time it's just meeting up and meeting people face to face.
Yeah, and they have a couple of beers and they talk, or sometimes they'll play a game, or, you know, like a board game, like chess or whatever it might be. That's what basket weaving is. It ain't some sort of terrorist organization. It's absolute nonsense.
Oh, God. I hate that. I hate the term terrorist. That's perhaps one of the most misused terms in the last.
Well, that's what Joshua is
20
trying
years.
to claim it is. He's trying to claim it's going to lead to enormous violence and they're a militia, and it's just rubbish, you know? It's utter rubbish. I mean, honestly, people like Dave from America, you know, Dave the distributorist, he's some sort of a militia guy. Do you really believe that for a second? Yeah, you bloody well did, Joshua Soderlind. You did. You actually talked about that. Yes, you did. No one on the right should have anything to do with you, mate. You're not trustworthy. You're a liar, and you should get fucked. Basically, I beg your pardon.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Apparently, he was a member of this, and he claims he got chucked out. All right. He claims he got like ostracized or chucked out. I don't know which, one or the other. Which I don't know why anyone would do, but that's what he claims. So now he turns around and says, "Oh yeah, they're all evil potential militia guys," which to me is nonsense, basically. So you can get to the bottom of that if you would like to, because I
just for my sake, like just so I know exactly everything that's happened, and then I can make an informed decision.
Well, he claims, and he has claimed, that he got involved with these basket weaving people, and then eventually they either ostracized him or chucked him out. Can't work out which one it was, but it was one of the two. So he then claims that they're a potential really dangerous militia that might start a war, which is absolutely crazy, to be honest, from all the people I know involved in it.
Like the only way that's possible, it would generally be with pissed off like ex-military personnel. Excuse
Well,
my
I'm
language.
a pissed off ex-military personnel, and I ain't gonna start a war. I can assure you. But
Touche, but those who are like on the those who are like, I would say, under 35, who've gone through like who've served a bit of time. If you had a large group of those, that could very easily happen. Not saying we are supporting such actions, YouTube. We do not condone. We do not support such actions. I just say that. I just have to say that in case the
I
algorithm
don't
tries
think
to
that's
trigger.
true for a second, mate. I wish, in some ways, I wish it was, but I don't think it is.
Well, yeah, I was just saying that the last part, just in case YouTube
Oh, no. You misunderstand me. What I'm
Yeah,
trying to
sorry.
say is, in some ways, I wish that the guys involved in that were a bit more martial, but they're not at all. And I know many of them, and some of them are my friends, and they're not in the least bit inclined towards any sort of violence. He's just lying. They either chucked him out because they thought he was a wanker, or they chucked him out because they thought he wasn't honest. And I suspect either of those could be true.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying. But you know what? You know Dave the distribuist, don't you?
I know of him. I haven't
Yeah,
interacted with him personally.
That's what I mean. But he's a peaceful, formerly leftist dude. He's not a right winger, really. I mean, he is in terms of politics, but not in terms of anything that is not just purely like intellectual. He's into basket weaving, but there's no way that people like that are in any way, shape, or form even slightly actually violent. They're not.
Mm.
They mostly said he was Iraq. Well, what fucking surprise. But anyway,
Well,
yeah.
erratic's not a good trait to have.
That's not good either. No, it's not a male trait. It's a female thing.
Well, I could argue it's a sign of immaturity, but that's just me. But I mean, I don't want to get into arguments over
Equally. equally. No,
male or
I'm not
female.
going to.
No, it's just
Yeah.
like I don't wish to get into arguments of what's male and female traits or actions
All
because
right.
I've
I'm
already
not
had.
going to argue with it. Not going
No,
to
no, no,
argue
no.
that.
It's just no. I've had these discussions with like red pill circles where they try and
But
say things that
yeah,
yeah,
I do think it's more female, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, it is. It's a teenage trait, that sort of thing. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. But so yeah,
You
so yeah,
you've got to like to be a man. You have to have a view of the world. If you don't have a view of the world, then you're not grown up. You know, it will change over time, obviously, but in general terms, if you're going to be a bloke, got to have a view of the world. But yeah, I don't know. Jobu actually said something sensible. There you go.
yeah,
He did, and I think that's absolutely true.
yeah.
On
Maybe
the
yeah,
other
maybe
hand,
just yeah.
on the other hand, you know what? I hate people using me. I really hate them
No, that's
because
understandable.
I don't like it, mate. And you know what? I give everyone a chance. I do, but when someone's an asshole, then I'm sorry, I'm going to call them out. And Joshua needed calling out. And I've had people on Twitter or on X saying, "Oh yeah, everyone's sensible." Blocked him ages ago. So I don't know. And I don't know if that's true. It may be or it may not be, but I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him with a little finger in my left hand, to be honest.
That's fair enough then.
But yeah, all right. Anyway, I think we probably covered this
Sure
as
thing.
much as we need to.
Anyway.
I just wanted to distance myself from this dude because he's been on 2 of my streams. He's never going to be on another one of my streams. I can absolutely assure you. He will
Sure thing.
never be on another one of my streams ever. Australian says, "How are we?" I'm very well, Australian. You need to rewind this and watch the rest of the stream, and then you'll see. Joshua says he's going to respond to this as he sees fit. Go for it, mate. I will ignore you and I will block you, to be honest. So you respond as much as you want, man. I don't give a fuck, all right? The only reason Kizer's on here is because he invited you onto my Discord. And I thought because Kizer invited you, Kizer deserved the chance to defend himself.
Yeah.
Because my initial thing was I was going to kick Kizer as well, but now I won't because I don't think he knew who you were. So there we go.
So yeah, I apologize again. I'll say it again. I apologize for the drama in question. And to Australian's question, yeah, well, a bit tired, but I'm got a long weekend, so I'm gonna enjoy myself.
Good, mate. I hope you have fun. Thanks for joining us. You're most welcome.
No worries, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah, mate, you're always welcome on the Splendid Isolation stream. But yeah, I kind of thought you didn't know who commoner stroke Joshua Soderlind was. I thought that was probably the issue, but that's all right.
Yeah. Like I said, mate. Like I explained to you, I explained to you like how I met him and that. So and how I end up like reasons why I invited him to the Discord. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all right, mate. You look, as I say, I think you did all that stuff in good faith, and that's fine. But yeah, Joshua Soderlind stroke commoner. If I was anything on the DR at all, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, mate. I think he's a bad actor, but that's just me. Yeah.
Sure thing.
So anyway, thanks for coming on, Kizer.
No worries.
Yeah, so take note of this stream, dudes, and yeah, go off.